All right, y'all. We are about to get going. We're going to go ahead and throw it over to Serus, who will be doing a double spoiler Touhou Bunkachou Unlock Hatate run. Go ahead and take it away.
Hello, hi, I'm Serus, and I'll be showing you some Touhou speedrunning with the game Double Spoiler. And I'm joined by the wonderful Dwifavano.
Hello. I am Giuffrano. I'm here to commentate the run. Because it's a fairly complex run and it's very difficult to play and talk at the same time for a lot of it. So I'm here to try and help.
You can already see in the demo, like, we're gonna see a bullet hell. It's not your conventional bullet hell. Like, it's actually gonna be a speedrunner bullet hell. And there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. So we're gonna just jump right in after I reset the split, because the demo also activates my split automatically. Okay, and now I'm level 3. Oops. So we're gonna explain what's going on while the run is going. The time is gonna start as soon as I'm entering the first level or the first scene. So countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is Double Spoiler, the 12.5th installment in the Touhou series. A pretty long ongoing series by a single, made by a single man called Zoon. Pretty notorious series. Maybe you might have heard of it. So, usually, the Touhou series would be just your regular shmup. Couple of stages, couple of bosses. You just shoot them down, you get through their patterns, you survive, etc. But this is a spin-off, and in this spin-off, we are playing as Aya Maru, who is trying to get some footage for her newspaper, and she's doing that by visiting some of the bosses from previous Touhou games, and she's just gonna shoot some shots of them. The bosses don't like that, so they will just retaliate by shooting us.
Yes. And the most important mechanic is that you can see when you take a photo of bullets or lasers, like anything that is on screen and is supposed to kill you, you will also delete that bullet as part of the picture. So there's a lot of strategy on the photo of not only taking a photo of the boss in order to advance the scene and complete the stage, but also making it as safe for you as possible.
Yeah, so it generally works. Like, this category is called Anokatate. There are 108 scenes in this game. We're not going to do all of them. We only have to do a certain amount to unlock the final level, and then we have to get through that final level to, as the category says, Anokatate.
Yeah, which is the second playable character of the game, which we're not gonna see because the entire point is to unlock her, not play her. But
technically speaking, you are supposed to play as Hatate, though there's gonna be something special coming up right at the end of this one.
We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, you have certain requirements to unlock Hatate. It's like you have a base number of scenes you have to do, and you also have to clear like some extra scenes when you're gonna get to the extra level. But you also have to clear one scene from each level. And so since we are not gonna see everything, you have like some routing to do of like which scene do you want to do, like how much time it take. We're gonna see like most of the early game because the fastest scenes are there, and the more we move on through the levels, the less and less level from each level we're gonna see. Which is also good because the further a scene is, the harder it is generally. So by doing the earliest one, it's both shorter and it's usually safer scene. Which some strategy makes them not that safe anymore, but still, it's nice to have like things that are not the hardest ones.
Yeah, you can see on the left side there's the amount of shots we need to take to get through a scene. Like on this one, it's 4. So as soon as I'm taking the 4th shot, the scene is done. And we're gonna go on to the next one.
And that number can go very high. It can go all the way to 10. And 10 photos take a long time because you can see every time you take a photo, you have to charge back to take another photo. You can't just spam them. As you can see, you have like this whole charging time. And assuming you can be fully focused to charge it, it still takes like a few seconds. And sometimes you have to, dodge, and so you can't be charging that fast because you have different movement speed. But when you want to charge a photo the fastest, you can see you go like very, very slowly. I think it's 1/10 of the movement speed, the normal movement speed. So yeah, like charging very fast takes risk, and it's not always doable to be that fast. So yeah, basically the more photo you have to take, the more time it takes, of course. And so we don't want that. And so early game scenes tend to have less photos.
Already going off foot here.
Yeah, you can just charge fast enough for those, but it's not easy. Very nice.
Yeah, most of the scenes do have some pretty lenient ways of doing them, but sometimes you're just doing some silly stuff and then suddenly you have to be prepared to actually dodge.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a shmup after all. You gotta dodge bullets.
This is the type of category where like it's not like it's extremely unlikely to just not die at all, right? So you could think that just do like slow strats and just survive everything, and it's not gonna work at some point. Like the world record and like the good runs of these runs are sufficiently optimized that even if you don't die, if you don't do fast strats, you're not gonna work. So you do have to go for those fast strats.
Yeah, and at this point you also have to go for the very dangerous scenes that are pretty fast, but also can just kill you pretty fast as well. We're gonna see one very notorious one later in this one.
I really like this scene because it's a perfect example of how you want to use your photos to, delete the bullet to be able to go through. You just have like a wall. It's technically possible to go through, but it's not that likely. But you can just delete part of it and go through.
Yeah, this whole game is more of a puzzle game than like a general or like a shmup. You need to figure out, you need to figure out like how you wanna do certain scenes, and oh god, that was a little bit spooky. So right now the scenes are pretty fine. That jelly bean spawned a little bit further away. Jelly beans are those bullets. Like we got some funny names for some of these bullet types.
We really like food for some reason. Like we have Mentos, jelly bean, rice.
We got bubbles, which some people also call donuts. So I guess those count too. Now we got umbrellas. You can't eat them though.
You also have rain. Like the rain is rice bullets, so you can eat that.
This is a rather annoying scene because there's a lot of RNG going on. So, oh god, she jumped away.
As you can see, like you move that slowly when you're charging, that you can't just sidestep everything. You had to like stop charging at the maximum speed to dodge that umbrella, and that's what I mean by sometimes you can't just charge all the way through. You have to be a bit slower.
So here we got our talking dog girl for this game. I can't say much about her, or else Drift is gonna get mad.
She looks nice in fan art.
Yeah, she's a pretty notorious character. Like she's pretty popular, but also her like the game in the game she appears in. She's rather mean one because she has a really bad pattern that you have to bomb or die to most often. Otherwise, this level is fine. I mean, generally, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Why
the
don't we
one game where she's not that bad.
That's two.
Oh god.
That's alright. Now it could be a little bit silly, but... oh god.
No, that was...
Fireball's got some nasty hitboxes. So right now we are still in the part of the game where everything is pretty straightforward. Not much that could kill me. We ignored that one death I had in the earlier level.
I mean, that was just being slightly too close on spawn.
It can just happen. It's all mostly about just knowing when to take the shots, how to be the safest. Speaking of not dying, this is like the first
one, yeah.
RNG check.
Oh god.
It's not over yet. Another wave. Oh, this one was nice. Gotta be careful with the mentors though. Those are the mentors that we mentioned before.
This scene is not too bad. It's really like, as you can see, like a lot of things in the game are aimed. A lot of things in the game are aimed at wherever you were when they started firing, and it's just a matter of going to a corner. Everything is gonna go to that corner, so you can just go to the other one. And it's
Okay, I failed that shot, so this is a little bit funny now. Well, not really, but I still had to improvise there.
yeah. Also, like the paths you want to take into scenes are usually extremely routed. So yeah, you fail a photo or you have to delay a photo. It can just throw you completely off route for that current scene.
This is like the first major threat, Shikodama, it's called. Don't look that up. Oh god. Because that last shot can be pretty nasty. And now that we're in level 5, we're actually gonna start seeing some skipped scenes.
Yep.
Not too many right now, but yeah.
Yeah, what I was about to say. Like at first we were gonna see like a few scenes here and there, and then we're gonna play a few scenes here and there. Because again, it's like that number of scenes you have to do, which I don't remember the exact number. I don't know
It's
which you have to do, but
59, I think, to unlock the last level. In addition to like, oh god, where's she going? Oh god, that is horribly moving RNG.
oh god.
Yep. So this scene, I don't like this scene. This scene is really nasty sometimes. Like now she's going for all the way to the right side. As I mentioned, like RNG can be pretty nasty sometimes. There's boss movement RNG in this game, which basically means oh god, that was a little bit sketchy.
Oh god. Very nice.
The boss has a chance of 2/3 to move to into your direction. And the 1/3 is like, yeah, she will, the boss will just move the other direction. And that can mess up some of his threats pretty badly.
Also like vertical movement is completely RNG, like there's no control you have over.
Oh, this is a little bit cursed right now.
Like,
okay.
even if you go like over the boss for some reason, it won't change like anything about how it will move vertically.
Okay, but you can see right there. I skipped 2 of the scenes from Ichirin because they are both patterns that either take really long or that are pretty bad to dodge through. So gonna try to attempt a speed threat here. Gonna dodge this and then take the shot while she's trying to leave the screen.
Very nice. Oh god, this scene.
This scene is fine.
It's not that bad if you know what to do, but it's
Yeah.
very easy to get clipped by one of those.
Oh, the bullet! Oh god.
Yeah, one of those bullets. Like they just are the same color as Anta and the cloud, like the cloud scene. It's very easy to just not see it in time. And
There's a lot of little things. Oh,
yeah, this scene is like it's not too relevant. Like the timing on the photo is fairly precise because as you like when she's green, she's invulnerable, and that's like most of the time. So it is way more precise than it looks.
alright. We're coming up with level 6, which is pretty straightforward, so we got some time for announcements. Oh god.
Fantastic. So, as a friendly reminder, y'all, we are currently having an incentive to upgrade to all level rush in Neon White. We're currently sitting on $531.69. Nice. And you know, it'd be a really great way for us to reach that with a cute little donation train. Usually when I think of like taking photographs and pictures, I like to go to like some of my favorite like artist markets down the street. And I love to take a look at the photo section, and you know, photos usually go for about, you know, $5. So I think a nice like $5 for each picture of these amazing yokai that we're taking photos of would be a really great way for us to meet that incentive. If you haven't gotten a chance to, make sure you do !donate in the chat to reach our donation page. And we will be continuing taking those even throughout the run of Neon White. So please make sure we're getting those donations in for that all level rush.
Gotta skip that scene.
No. Yep.
There's a very cursed 6-2. Again, movement RNG was not nice there.
Yeah, and this scene has like the mini suikas around you, which have notoriously very debatable hitboxes, but it's not much of an issue.
Like you can see those little, little suikas. Like that character is called suika, so those are mini suikas. Their hitbox does extend their sprite. I didn't pay attention. Whoops.
Yeah, no,
So this is a example of a pattern. Like the lasers are static, so you can remember a safe spot. Like it's right here.
yeah, static
Then you can
means
just.
that- we haven't explained static. Static just means that
Oh, yeah.
it will just not depend on like your movement nor any sort of random function. It will just be usually just dependent on where the boss is. So you can just prepare like where you want to go from the start.
Yeah, we got like several shmup terms. So static, as Drift was explaining, like set patterns that move in the same way. Basically, we got random patterns that is also pretty self-explanatory, and there's also like aim patterns where bullets will aim towards you, and then there's like methods like streaming where you move in a like controlled way to dodge those bullets. We're gonna see a little bit of everything throughout this one.
It is relevant to say like homing pattern is usually when the bullet is shot, and so usually it can go like usually it will go like where you were rather than where you are right now, which can be somewhat an issue for some spells. But I don't think it's too much of an issue on that category.
Oh god.
And yeah, we're entering like level 7, and yeah, this is when the scene starts to really pick up in difficulty, but also when we start to play way less of them. As you can see, like we entered the level and just went straight to the third one.
Okay, now speed sweat here.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to try it another time. You can get the second shot right before the lasers are gonna hit you. Ah, close. Okay, another time.
It is fairly precise, as you can see.
There we go.
Very nice. Yeah, you can see
Maybe
how
too
close
close.
that was. Like, 'cause yeah, this scene is like, as you can see, it's on the timer. You just have to, cancel the laser. They're just gonna die. And skipping.
Oh, got the
first
coins.
shot. Very nice.
So another scene with a pretty annoying speed sweat. You gotta dodge through these blue bullets that you barely can see behind those sun bullets. And we're gonna do this another time. And take a shot like this.
Am I good to jump in with a quick donation we just received?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Mr. Shasta has donated $50, putting it towards that upgrade to all level rush in neon white with the comment, "All aboard the neon white train! Choo choo! Let's get that incentive met." Ah! Thank you so much for the donation.
Oh boy, that shot was a little bit too
Oh
early.
god. Oh god.
It's alright.
Yeah, so,
How are we gonna
so
meet
those
that?
zombie fairies that you just you can just make despawn when you take a photo, and they will spawn back like somewhat later and start shooting. What a fun mechanic.
Yeah, there's a pretty interesting time where you can just get the zombie fairies as soon as they spawn and they won't appear. So
Also, those sounds like this formation is aimed, so that's why we'll just. You see, when we start dashing, well, you could see that we start dashing and stuff just about it. And yeah, as you can see, we are really to the point where we are really skipping most of the spells rather than playing most.
So here's the gimmick. Sato is gonna run away as soon as I'm trying to take the shot. So you gotta be fast. Now we're coming up to the notorious
The
scene.
famous one, yes. This is a very short scene, only 3 photos. It's like the minimum. It's also extremely hard and extremely random, as you can see. Like,
This is the one that requires a lot of dodging.
yeah, safety photo because you were about to die.
And now I'm dead. I'm gonna give this a couple twice, but this is one where ones will end pretty fast. Ah.
Yeah,
So
to have played that scene, it is way harder than it looks like, and it does not look easy at all.
There was a bullet behind another bullet. Ay, ay, ay.
There is so much micromanagement you have to do because you can't just be at the bottom of the screen to take the photo. You have to think about how to take the photo. That was yeah.
Yeah. Hitbox is not nice here. That could have been it. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try, but I might have to go on here.
Yeah, there is a safety route where you just skip that one, and you have another thing that's a bit longer,
Okay.
but it's safer.
Too bad, but there's nothing to be done here.
Yes, yeah, the marathon safety route. This is just a route. Like,
Yeah.
either you know what you're doing, or you're gonna struggle very hard.
So this is level 10. We're only gonna see one scene of level 10 because everything else is
well, 2.
not a deal to do. Oh right, 2, yeah.
Because of the safety one.
Yeah, because I'm actually doing a second scene in here if I can't do 9-7, which we just skipped. Which is kind of nice because we're actually gonna see one character that would actually get skipped.
It's true. EQ.
It's also my favorite pattern in this game. But it can still kill me.
I mean, usually the favorite pattern is not the easiest one.
It is a very engaging pattern. Like, usually, many people understandably hate curvy lasers. And this is a pattern that's really difficult to just get into. Oh,
I got this one. Yes. All of those lasers are aimed, so you can just move very little, granted that you know where the lasers come from, which it's always be the same, so it's just you kind of do circle like that. But it's a fairly precisely timed circle. It's not just, you can't just fluke and just do a circle. You have to know how to do it.
You got Princess Jade Queen, which is a pretty fine pattern. You just gotta dodge some random bullets.
Yeah, I have nothing particular to say for that one.
It's a nice weaver in the late game.
Yep, definitely.
Sometimes the last shot can be a little bit scary. Then we got Michakuchi-sama, which is basically just a wood.
Yep. Again, just profiting of that.
Okay.
With the photo.
I gotta improvise now. I didn't get the knife laser, so this could be a little bit funny now. That was not ideal at all. At least I didn't die. So now we got to the... I would like to call it like the last regular level because... oh, whoops. Just broke my charge there. After this level, the difficulty gets a little bit more lenient. Then again, you can see what I'm doing right now on this, which is not much, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Slightly move to the side because most of it is aimed. And you have this one. This one, you have like one of them is a clone and one of them is the real one. You're intended, but yes, I think you're intended to take a photo of the clone to make it disappear and stop shooting bullet. But you can also just not. It's just way.
It is very dangerous.
Yeah, and we get to the extra.
We're gonna see the two protagonists of Touhou, him with Marisa, and Sana is also there, I guess.
Yeah, so it is in Japanese, but what's written is like no solicitation, please. Basically,
is just for one giant amulet.
To go away.
That single bullet was a little bit shady. Alright.
And you have this scene, which is a mess. It's not the hardest, but it's a lot.
The only Marisa pattern we're gonna see. The stars move in a certain kind of predictable way, so you can always do the same thing. But it does look a little bit messy. And here we got Sanae.
It is fairly difficult to be that high, because you have to read the bullet in time.
They do move in a certain, well, like, not move, but they do spawn in a certain way, so you can... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go to the menu.
Oh, and this scene.
This is a funny little gimmick, like, as soon as you take a shot, the slowdown of the camera, or like of the photo taking, will make the bullets move differently, which will make them hit you if you're not in the right position.
Because those rotating bullets, like, they are not rotating. It's just that they go fast enough that they go completely through you until you take the photo. In which case, well, they can't hit you.
Oh, well, let's see if Archie is kind. Yes. Okay. Nice.
Very nice.
We're on to the final level.
Yep. The spoiler level. And usually what you need to do in this level is to play through every level with Aya, then you unlock Atate, but you unlock Atate only for those, and you have to also clear all the Atate things. But we are gonna not do that. As you can see, we did skip spoiler 2 and spoiler 3 to go straight for spoiler 4. Which normally you're supposed to clear all of the Aya thing in spoiler 2 to get to the next one. But we're not gonna do that. As you can see, you are against Atate. She's also the other character, and like also she also used the camera, and you can see it in the pattern.
Yeah, it's a battle between Tengu photographers. Oh god, well, it was a little sketchy. So we're just gonna go to the next scene, although it was grayed out. And now you can see there's something funny happening. What's meant to happen is you're gonna switch roles. Like, you're gonna play Hatate now, and fight Aya, which we were playing the whole time. But you can see I'm still Aya, and we're fighting Aya. So Hatate is basically gone now. This is just Aya versus Aya.
Yep. We just discovered like fairly recently, like a year ago, maybe 2, that yeah, you can just press next scene here and continue despite not having access. If right now we were to like go back to the menu, we couldn't get back to those scenes.
I guess the funny thing is like the glitch was known for a pretty long time, but it just wasn't used in speedruns. But yeah, since you can't just skip some scenes that you would have to do with Aya, that's a little bit close. It actually saves some time in the long run.
Yep. Although Hatate does have a faster charge time than Aya, so it's not. Well, it is still a time save, but I guess it's not the biggest time save. Like it's less than you would think, probably. Also, yeah, like those. Like you can also see, like we didn't mention it, right? But like Zune is very good at one thing. It's make pattern like every boss has its like gimmick, and you can see in patterns and its character in the patterns. And yeah, for yeah, it's of course like taking photos of you. And yeah, you can see like the camera is just always aimed at you, kind of like your camera will be always somewhat aimed at the boss.
Aya's also changing the orientation of her viewfinder, so the camera shot is going to be a little bit further reaching from her. Alright. This is the last pattern. So once we finish this, it's time. And you can see this is the only 10-shot scene we're gonna do here. And it's gonna take some time, and it's gonna be pretty... It's not too bad, usually, but it can be a little bit random.
And yeah, and the entire principle is Aya goes so fast that you guys just can't see her except when you take a photo. At which point she appears and you have the time to take the photo. Yeah, this is based on one pattern from Touhou 10, although this is made way easier.
Alright, time coming up soon. There's some really good RNG. And time. Alright.
Very, very nice.
That wasn't too bad. A little bit sad that I couldn't show off like a clear of King Kakuji 9-7, like the bad scene. But it was still an alright one.
Oh, this was a very good one.
31 minutes.
On a really, really well done run. I've got the biggest kudos to anyone who speeds like Touhou games, and you absolutely just knocked it out of the park. So fantastic job on this run. If you have any shout outs or, go ahead and make those, and where can people find you if they want to see more Touhou content or just more content in general?
You can find me as Serus at Twitch. Also on YouTube, where I post some maybe some more obscure stuff like fan games. Right now, I'm doing a couple of speedruns, like different speedruns, like Shoot a Build and Double Spoiler. I also learned Impossible Spellcard, like all Touhou spin-offs. And yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All relevant.
Also, yeah. Yeah, other than that, thanks, Driv, for being here and joining commentary.
Well, thanks for inviting me. I'm always happy to commentate. So
always. And of course, a big shout out to the Touhou Replay community that we're both part of. We are like pretty much the biggest Western community events about the Touhou games. So if you are interested in the games, or you just want to hang out with people who also enjoy Touhou, not just the games, then you can always hit us up. Yeah.
Yep. And also, I just want to mention that in preparation for this marathon, Serus did get the RTA world record for this game, which I think is kind of cool. And I wanted to mention that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you both to Serus and Drift for the amazing commentary and the amazing Touhou run. We're going to be back after a short break.